because it's clear that Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif of Pakistan and India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be looking at ways to reset the bilateral engagement when they meet at the sidelines of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit in Ufa, Russia tomorrow. The world, especially America, will be keeping a close eye on the meeting that is expected to last at least 30 minutes. But is this meeting really going to be an icebreaker? Smita Sharma tells us what to expect.
It's now official. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be meeting his Pakistani counterpart on the sidelines of the BRICS summit in Russia tomorrow. The Narendra Modi-Nawaz Sharif meeting is scheduled for 9:15 a.m. on Friday and is expected to last about 30 minutes. And Pakistan-sponsored terror will be on top of India's agenda. The Prime Minister is expected to talk tough when he meets Nawaz Sharif. Sources have told India Today that PM Modi is expected to raise the issue of Pakistan's weak stance on Lakwi. Sources say Modi will also tell Nawaz Sharif that Pakistan should stop attacking Indian interests in Afghanistan and that the region will not progress unless there is a terror-free environment. The two PMs are also likely to ask the two foreign secretaries to meet soon and chart a way forward for bilateral dialogue.
To the extent that Pakistan has been identified as the cradle of terrorism and the ideology coming out of Pakistan is affecting the whole region. So this is an issue that has to be addressed.
Even before the Modi-Sharif meet was formalized, there were fireworks with Pakistan's defense minister declaring that the country does not rule out using its nuclear power against India.
अगर हमें अपने सर्वाइवल के लिए, अपनी बका के लिए हमें ये हथियार इस्तेमाल करने पड़े तो अल्लाह के फजल से हमारे पास हथियार मौजूद हैं.
Pakistan claims it was India that initiated the meeting between Narendra Modi and Nawaz Sharif. Friday's meet comes after a series of flip-flops on part of the Modi government towards Pakistan. After inviting Nawaz Sharif to Prime Minister's swearing-in, India called off the Foreign Secretary-level talks after Pakistan's envoy invited separatists for talks. Later, Union Minister and former Army Chief V.K. Singh participated in Pakistan Day celebrations. Separatist leaders were also present. It was followed up by a hardened military stand on the border.
उनकी फौजें हमारे घर में घुस आती हैं. पोक के अंदर पाकिस्तान ऑक्युपाइड कश्मीर के अंदर वो पाकिस्तान के साथ मिलके हमें तंग करने के, परेशान करने के सारे इंतजामात कर रहा. प्रधानमंत्री क्या बात कर रहे हैं?
You be assured that India is in position to defend itself against anything.
A real thaw after the deep freeze or a mere status quo? All eyes are now on the Narendra Modi-Nawaz Sharif meet on Friday. With Smita Sharma and Gaurav Sawant in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
So what really can we expect in the Russian city tomorrow? Can we really expect a breakthrough, an icebreaker? Joining me now, our senior colleague from India Today, Jyoti Malhotra. Jyoti, tell me, are we really expecting this meeting to have a substantive dialogue, or is it simply chai pe charcha? What is the purpose of this meeting, given all that has happened over the last 9 months, the confusion in India's Pakistan policy?
Absolutely. There's been a lot of flip-flops on India's Pakistan policy, but I think finally, after a year, if you remember, Rajdeep, it was last August that Prime Minister Narendra Modi called off the Foreign Secretary-level talks. This is, in a sense, a reset. Remember that both leaders are meeting on the sidelines of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization and the BRICS leaders in Russia. I think Narendra Modi wants to show the world that he is the leader not only of India, of course, which he is, but also of the region. But he cannot make that claim unless he speaks to the Prime Minister of Pakistan.
But what has changed? But I'm sure Narendra Modi felt the same way in August last year. What has changed between August last year and July this year for Narendra Modi, who himself called for Foreign Secretary level talks to be called off, to suddenly be meeting Prime Minister Sharif in Russia?
The first thing that has changed is that Narendra Modi has met Barack Obama, not once, but a couple of times. The second is that he's met the Chinese President Xi Jinping 4 or 5 times. He's been abroad. There's been a lot of criticism about Narendra Modi traveling abroad, but I think leave that aside. The fact is that as Prime Minister of India, it's a good thing that he's positioning India's foreign policy in a much more sort of high-octane way, if you like. But having said that, I think he realizes that there is no way that India can become a country, that India's position in South Asia and that people will take India seriously until he engages with Pakistan. He cannot sort of say that I'm not going to talk to Pakistan.
Let me put it simply as, we're going to talk much more about it tomorrow morning. The meeting's at 8:45 a.m. India Standard Time. We'll have special coverage at 8 a.m. But I just want to know from you, do you believe that the Prime Minister of India is someone who is committed to this durable relationship, or is he simply under US pressure? And that you've got to start talking to Sharif. Is there intense American pressure that is resulting in what we are seeing?
I think there is significant American pressure. Personally, I don't think that Narendra Modi believes that India and Pakistan can have much of a relationship. I think the BJP itself doesn't believe that you can talk to a Prime Minister of Pakistan who is actually quite a weak Prime Minister. The Pakistan army runs pretty much the policy in that country. Right. So the BJP is very, very divided on that. So I think a lot of this is the fact that Narendra Modi is reaching out. And remember, it was India that asked for this meeting with Nawaz Sharif.
Okay, we'll wait and see. Tomorrow morning, 8:45 is the meeting. Special coverage starts here on India Today at 8 a.m. in the morning. Let's take a break.